Faithful Friday, this faithful Friday. I pray that this message finds each of you doing well, in your right mind, and blessed and highly favored like I know each of you are. Today I wanted to talk to you, Queens, about Galatians 5 and 14. May the law be fulfilled in this one word. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. I'm going to repeat that in the main part of this. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. The subject of today's video is, it's not always all about you, Queen. You know, we love ourselves as we should, and we want the best for ourselves. We want the best for our family. But we can't operate from a standpoint of being selfish and thinking that everything is about us. If it's not about my family, if it's not about me, then it doesn't matter. Or what am I getting out of it? We have to lead with love and do things that are in our hearts to do. If the goodness in your heart is for you to give back to those who are less fortunate, to give an encouraging word, to bless the homeless, whatever it is that you know that's in your heart, that God put in your heart to do that. But so many of us are selfish. We may only contact people when it benefits us. We may only do for people when it benefits us and our family. And when we do that, we're not operating from a place of love. You know, we hear a lot and we say a lot, well, I've given all I can give and I don't have no more to give. Well, are you giving so that you can receive in return? Or are you giving love and kindness and encouragement and all the things that you're giving of yourself for return on your investment from that person? You know, the way that we receive blessings is from doing good from the goodness of our heart. The things that flow from our heart will be returned to us. So if I operate in love and I do what I can for people, you may not have the money to give to people when they're in need, but you can tell them something that can uplift them. I know that one of my purposes here on this earth is to encourage women and all people to be the best versions of themselves. I don't look for recognition. I don't need anything in return. I just want to give from the goodness of my heart in the areas that I can. And we just got to stop being selfish. It's not always about us. You know, God's going to ask you to do some things in this world that you may not even want to do, that you didn't even know you had it in you to do. And you may not see an initial return on that investment. You may not get paid for what it is, the goodness that you're putting out here. But you got to look and see, what is your intent? Is the intent to be a blessing to other people? Is the intent to give love out of the goodness of your heart? Or is your intent to be a taker? Are you always taking from people? Are you getting all that you can get out of someone, but never pouring back into them? You see, we have to stop being selfish and stop doing things for recognition and for what people are going to do for us. God will bless you, Queen, the more that you are a blessing to other people. We get more when we give. But if I'm always like, well, if it ain't about me and mine, I don't care. Why? Why are you like that? Somebody had to give to you, to pour into you, encourage you, love you. So why are you selfish with giving of yourself? I know it gets hard. I'm not saying that we should go around and let people trample on us and use us. But we got to let God fight those battles for us. That's on them if they're not a good person. That's on them if they're just a taker. But why am I withholding my love? God asks us to love our neighbor. Jesus asks us to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. So as much as you love yourself, you should give that love to other people. It's not always about you. But I also know that there are some queens out here that don't really love themselves. You got to look in your heart and find the love that God has. God's love is better than anything, you know, and one of my goals is to give as much love as I can. I'm not always good at this. Sometimes anger flows from my heart. Frustration flows from my heart. Bitterness flows from my heart. But I have to overcome those things with love. And Queen, you can do that too. Just do what you can for other people, whether it's smiling at them, telling them, complimenting them, encouraging them, supporting them, and what it is that they want to do. That's how we receive more blessings. It's not always about us and our offspring and our parents and our friends, you know, because you never know the impact that you have on somebody else. We need to give love and love our neighbor as ourselves. And not just our neighbor that looks like us, all of our neighbors, all people. Love covers a multitude of sins. So when people are greeting you with hate and all of that, just give them love. They don't know how to react to that. When you go in a store and somebody bumps into you, of course you can easily meet them with frustration. Man, why you bump into me? Whatever the case may be. But why not just smile at them and be like, have a blessed day? Because you don't know what battle that person is fighting and what they're going through. But if you give them some love, maybe it can change how they are and how they're going out here in this world. So just love your neighbor as you love yourself, Queen, and just do stuff from the goodness of your heart. And when you feel that you have nothing else to give, pray on it. I'm telling you, God can fill you up with his goodness, his patience, his kindness, his grace, his mercy. He has everything that we need. And just give of yourself. It doesn't matter if they don't return the love. That's on them. Each of us will have to answer and give an account for how we were and how we treated our neighbors. So Queens, go out there and spread some love. Even in this hate-filled world, this evil world, this world where I'm only going to do something for you if you do something for me, or what's in it for me. Maybe what's in it for you is to show somebody what love looks like, because maybe they've never seen it. So keep being a good person. Keep giving goodness from the kindness of your heart. And when you have nothing else to give, Queen, get on your knees and pray about it. And I promise you, God will fill you up. Have a blessed day, Queens, and be a blessing to someone else. And this is also Father's Day weekend. Let a man know in your life how he has affected you, whether he is the father of your children, he is your father, or someone who stepped in the place of who your biological father was. Because I know somebody poured into you, Queen. You know, some of us might be at odds with the person that we birthed kids by. But if it wasn't for them and you, the kid wouldn't be here. So show some love, spread some love. The only way that we can get over this hate-filled world is by love. Have a blessed evening, Queens, and have an even better weekend. I love you, and of course, God loves you even more. Be blessed.